fight over food stamps many Washington families rely on is held up in the courts. Well, at least until Monday. A judge ruled the USDA can use its emergency contingency funds to pay for SNAP benefits in November.
That judge has given the department until Monday to come up with a plan. That means if you receive those benefits, don't expect any deposits over the weekend. Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman shows us how one Seattle neighbor is helping bridge the gap in the meantime.
These started popping up during the pandemic. They're little wooden boxes filled with food and a whole lot of kindness. But now, as a federal judge orders the government to keep the SNAP benefits funded and going, well, neighbors are returning back to these little wooden boxes to help each other get by.
On this quiet South Seattle street, it's what's inside this wooden box that's making the biggest impact.
So we just moved in 2 years ago, almost exactly, and it was already here. So we've just been keeping it going since then. Yeah.
Ali Thomas says he and his family are keeping the little free pantry stocked as more people are struggling to get by.
I was excited about the opportunity to make a difference, and I brought this down this morning already. I filled it up this morning already. I see food's been taken, and so it feels great.
His act of kindness comes as two federal judges ruled the Trump administration must continue funding SNAP benefits during the government shutdown.
In our case, the judge said very clearly that the administration was violating the law.
One judge ordered the administration to figure out how to restore SNAP funds by Monday. In Rhode Island, another judge demanded the money start flowing immediately.
There's almost 1 million people in Washington who get these benefits. That includes 300,000 Washington children that depend on food assistance to eat, to be healthy, to be able to go to school and live their lives. And so I hope it is a relief for them that this money should get turned back on to them in the near term.
While this is a big win for Washington families and others across the country, help may still take a few days to reach everyone.
When do we anticipate SNAP beneficiaries to see that money hit their debit cards?
If the administration complies with the order, which they haven't said they're going to do yet, but assuming they comply with the judge's very clear ruling in Rhode Island, they should turn on that money immediately. Now, administratively, it may take some time for that money to be distributed. And in our case, the earliest that we'll start to see that if they turn it on in full would be later next week.
The delay may still be leaving many families with empty refrigerators, but neighbors like Ali will keep doing what he can.
I should be thanking you for accepting the gift that I have for you. So please honor me by accepting what I'm trying to give to you.
Ali says this little food pantry is not going anywhere. He's going to keep it stocked as long as people need. And while he hopes many will jump on board, he urges that if you have any extra little food, to give it to your local food bank. We've got a list up on our website, fox13seattle.com. In Seattle, I'm Alejandra Guzman.
So it does sound promising, but the USDA says it costs $9.2 billion every month to pay for those SNAP benefits. The USDA says their contingency fund only has half of that amount right now. So you're talking about only 2 weeks of funds.
And yet, David, a reminder that resources are available to anyone who needs them. Food delivery apps, including DoorDash and GoPuff, they are offering help, including free and discounted meals. For a look at all the offers on the table, we've posted a link on our website. You can check that out on fox13seattle.com.